We welcome all the CSC VLE brothers and sisters to this training program on PMFBY, that is Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, and RWBCIS, that is Restructured Weather-Based Crop Insurance Scheme, being implemented by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India. In this first part of this training module, we shall learn about PMFBY and RWBCIS schemes in detail. PMFBY is a comprehensive and effective crop insurance scheme for the farmers that was launched by the Government of India in 2016. It is an important crop insurance scheme which aims to protect farmers against losses caused by unexpected natural calamities like hailstorm, drought, floods, cyclones, heavy and unseasonal rainfall, etc. This scheme was revamped in February 2020. Earlier, the scheme was compulsory for loany farmers. Now the scheme has been made voluntary for both loany and non-loany farmers, and it became effective from Kharif 2020 season. The scheme provides comprehensive risk cover for crops of farmers against all non-preventable natural risks from pre-sowing to post-harvest stage. This scheme also covers individual farm-level risks against localized calamities and post-harvest losses. Under this scheme, the farmers need to pay a premium of 2% for Kharif crops, 1.5% for Rabi crops and 5% for commercial or horticultural crops. These schemes cover almost all the major crops sown during Kharif and Rabi seasons, namely food grain crops like sorghum, pearl millet, wheat, corn, rice, etc. Under pulses, Bengal gram, pigeon pea, green gram, black gram, etc. Oilseed crops like sesame, mustard, groundnut, soybean, sunflower, etc. And under commercial or horticultural crops, cotton, sugarcane, apple, mango, grapes, banana, orange, onion, potato, tomato, green peas, etc. are covered. The major stakeholders in the implementation of PMFBY and RWBCIS schemes are Government of India, states and union territories, CSC centers, banks, post offices, PACs, and empaneled insurance companies. Let us understand the role of the stakeholders in the implementation of these schemes. The role of states and union territory is to notify the crops, to notify the documents required for crop insurance, to fix and notify the insurance unit level for the various crops, to fix the cut-off dates for enrollment of farmers for different crops, digitalization of notification on NCIP portal and mapping of villages, to fix the sum insured for the notified crops, to perform the CCEs and to provide CCE-based agricultural yield data to the insurance companies, integration of land record with NCIP and fixing the indemnity level for the notified crops, roles of enrollment agencies. Under these schemes, banks, post offices, CSC VLE and insurance intermediary are responsible for the enrollment of the farmers. They are also responsible for real-time entry of farmers' information on the NCIP portal like land details, bank account details, insurance personal details, etc., remitting premium to the insurance companies well in time and making the farmers aware of the scheme provisions and provide appropriate advice. Role of insurance companies includes to make the farmers aware of various provisions of the PMFBY scheme, to provide guidance and training to banks, post offices and CSC VLEs, to address farmers' grievances, to conduct crop loss surveys in case of localized calamities in collaboration with the state government, to assess the crop losses based upon the CCE yield data received from the state government, to calculate the claim amount based upon the assessed crop losses or shortfall in yield, to disburse the claim to the eligible farmers. There are 7 main steps for the implementation of this scheme. First, the state initiates the tendering and bidding process. Second, for different crop combinations, crops, districts, IUs and insurance amount is notified and digitalized on NCIP portal. Also, the state government selects the insurance company with L1 rates. Third, the insurance company conducts training programs and awareness drives for banks, post offices, state governments and CSC VLEs. Fourth, enrollment of farmers through CSC, banks, post offices and PACs. Fifth, the state and the insurance company evaluates the shortfall in crop yield and the resulting crop losses. Sixth, insurance companies calculate the individual claim amount of the farmers against assessed losses. And in the seventh step, to disburse the claim amount amongst the eligible farmers within the specified timelines. Farmers are enrolled for crop insurance schemes through several channels like banks, post offices and PACs, common service centers, VLEs and insurance intermediary. Other than this, non-loanee farmers can also avail crop insurance for their crops on the NCIP portal on their own. The main documents required for the enrollment are a copy of latest Aadhaar card, land record documents, copy of the first page of the bank account passbook of the farmer, an affidavit or a self-declaration and a mobile number. There are several kinds of risks covered under PMFBY, which are: the incidence of widespread calamity in the notified area is notified by the state government. Prevented or failed sowing and prevented planting or germination. Mid-season adversity, namely floods, prolonged dry spells and severe drought, etc. Localized calamity. Farmers must inform about the localized calamity within 72 hours of the event. Localized calamity due to hailstorm, landslide, inundation, cloudburst and natural fire due to lightning at individual farm level is covered. Post-harvest losses include losses due to cyclone, cyclonic rain, unseasonal rain and hailstorms. Let's now learn about the terms and conditions pertaining to the covers provided for different kind of crop loss risks. Term: prevented or failed sowing and prevented planting, germination due to deficit rainfall or adverse seasonal or climatic conditions. In the notified IU, more than 75% of the sowing area should be affected. This condition is applicable up to 30 days from the start of sowing, but no later than 15 days from cut-off date for enrollment. Notification is issued by the state government. 25% of the sum insured is disbursed immediately to the farmer and the policy is terminated. Mid-term adversity due to floods, prolonged dry spells and severe drought. Expected loss in crop yield is likely to be 50% or more. The state government issues the notification. 25% of the likely claim is disbursed immediately after assessment. Remaining claim amount, if any, is adjusted after CCE-based yield assessment at the time of final settlement. Localized calamity due to hailstorm, landslide, inundation, cloudburst and natural fire due to lightning. Crop loss assessment is done at individual farm level. The insured farmer must inform the district, block, agriculture office, insurance company, bank, etc. within 72 hours. Post-harvest losses includes hailstorms, cyclone, cyclonic rain and unseasonal rain, damage to the harvested crops lying in the farms in cut and spread condition for the purpose of drying. The risk cover is provided for 14 days after harvesting. The insured farmer must inform the district or block agriculture office, insurance company, bank, etc. within 72 hours. The crop loss is evaluated at individual farm level. Intimation of crop loss can be provided through crop insurance app, toll-free numbers of the insurance companies and state or district or block agriculture office, and also through the related bank branches. So that was all about PMFBY and RWBCIS schemes. In the next video module, we will learn about the VLE's role in the implementation of crop insurance scheme. Thank you.